Today on Etalk, we discuss some of the most controversial YouTubers, learn who the best social media couples are, and explore some ways you can save money on spring break. All that and more coming up. Hey Etalkers, thanks for tuning into our episode today. I'm Cammie here with Charlotte, Grace, and Quinn. Let's jump right into the hottest gossip of the week. Okay, Grace, so what do you have for us?
I have some good teas. So focusing on Katy Perry's newest music video, Never Worn White. So this is a very well-done music video to begin with, a great white dress, the flowers, but the most important part is her pregnancy. So this is we've seen so many interesting baby reveals, gender reveals. Yeah. This is a really public way.
No, I like it.
To say, here I am, I'm pregnant with Orlando Bloom, and so they had to postpone their engagement, their wedding, because of this baby.
Yeah, interesting.
Is their baby gonna be at the wedding?
Probably,
I mean,
so cute.
Exactly, and so
I love that.
I know, and it's really, I think it's seeing Katy Perry in a different light. She's always been kind of this funny, like, you know, she's had the lollipops on her jacket.
I feel like she's always kind of been like not like a joke, but like no one's ever really taken her seriously.
No,
and I feel like now they're like, oh, she's having a baby. Like, stuff's getting real out here.
I just really think that it was such a cool way to really announce her pregnancy, because I feel like a lot of people have been hiding it and then doing it on like Instagram. I know Kylie did the video, which was kind of cool, but just to do like to literally have a brand new song that she really hasn't had a song in a while, to actually
she has kind of
like fell out and then announce her pregnancy, like that's so cool. So like props to her.
Yeah, and it was done so elegantly too. They show kind of floral like in front of her, and then at the end is this proud kind of shot of her. And so
and she's very pregnant.
No, she
she is pregnant.
It's not like it's like new. So I'm like, oh, okay.
I know, good for her. I'm excited.
Honestly.
Oh, that's really sweet.
I know.
Well, speaking of announcements, they made the new Bachelorette announcement.
Ooh.
And it was a little bit controversial. There's a lot of, not controversial, but there's a lot of like mixed feelings about it. Her name is Claire Crowley, and she was back in Juan Pablo seasons. That
back
was
in the day.
What was that? How many years ago was that?
Like 3 or 4 years ago. It was a
Wow.
long time ago.
Going back, digging.
And there was a lot of mixed reviews because, so she is 37, and a lot of people some people think that's too old to be a bachelorette.
I don't know what I think about that.
And she's also been on, obviously, she's been on The Bachelor, and then she was on 2 seasons of Bachelor in Paradise, and people are like, she's had her chance, like, blah, blah, blah.
A lot of screen
She's
time.
unsuccessful.
Yeah.
Get her out of here.
But then other people are saying, you know, with Peter's season, a lot of these girls were, you know, early 20s, mid 20s, and they clearly were not ready to be married by the way these girls acted. So I think that they wanted to just do someone more mature, older people, and I'm not surprised that they didn't pick someone from this season, but I was surprised that they went all the way back a couple of seasons.
And I feel like 37, like, that's maybe, not like, you're not like super old, but like by the time, because I feel like a lot of the couples, they wait a little bit, get married, and then like by the time anything happens, she'll be like in her 40s, and then if they end up breaking up, because I feel like a lot of couples on The Bachelor and Bachelorette break up. I don't know, I think that's like kind of weird. I think they could find a bit of like a middle age between the two.
I feel like that The Bachelor really drives on drama. And I know that Peter's season was very dramatic, but I think
that's their selling point.
It was good that they were immature, because it made more drama.
And I think now it's just going to change the whole dynamic of The Bachelor. So that's going to be very interesting. So we'll just see what happens soon.
So on a completely different note, so Paris Fashion Week was last week, and Kanye released his newest Yeezy line, and my favorite part of that was Northwest was there, and she gave a little rap performance, and I don't know if you guys saw it. It is actually the cutest thing ever. She starts it off by saying, yeah, you know, I'm Northy, and it's like the cutest thing ever. But Kim and Kanye are getting a lot of backlash for it, saying that, oh, Kanye's just throwing North into this, like, she doesn't even want to do it, but like, when did she say she didn't want to do it? Like, I don't agree with anything that people are saying, because like, how do you know? Like, what, she's like 7? Like, she's...
You have to try
By that
things.
age, I mean, 7 years old, you kind of have like a scope of what you can say yes or no. And
exactly.
I think that's a memory.
And it was the cutest thing ever. She had the cutest little outfit on.
Oh my gosh.
For all we know, she asked, like, can I do something?
Yeah.
Can I do like my dad does, you know?
Yeah, she has the biggest personality, and like just from watching the show and like hearing Kim speak and seeing her Kim's Instagram stories, like you really can tell like that girl has a big personality. So I'm sure she probably said something like that. Like, go ahead.
Also, I feel like Kanye is mostly pretty secretive. Like he's never really on the show. Like he's not someone who's just gonna like throw his kid in just to, like for exposure.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So in other news, so Sophie Turner, who is married to Joe Jonas, who supposedly is pregnant. I'm not sure. I don't know if I believe that yet because she hasn't like posted or done like a big announcement like Katy Perry, but she said that she just did not like the Jonas Brothers because in London there was a band that she really liked and they originally played the song Year 3000, and her and her friends loved the song, but then the Jonas Brothers like I guess they didn't steal the song, but they redid it, and it blew up obviously. And so she's like, I hated the Jonas Brothers, and now look, she's like married to the Jonas Brothers.
Wait, that's so funny.
It's so funny.
All the Jonas Brothers are just getting married now. Like, what's up with Kevin? That's what I want to know.
But they had the show. Did you guys watch the show with Kevin and Dingale Jonas? No. Oh my gosh, it was the best show. I watched it all the time. It was like their life, but it was so long ago.
I don't know. It's so weird seeing them, like, especially like what you're saying, like she didn't like them. But like, I feel like they're completely different people now than they were back in the Jonas Brothers, which makes sense because what they were like, I don't know, like 18, like that age. Even so it's really different to see like how much they've changed.
I know, and I just think it's funny how like she hated them, now she's married. Like that's just the way of the world. All right, well next up is Mosley Minute. Stay tuned.
Hey Etalkers, welcome to this week's Mosley Minute. I'm Simone.
And I'm Maggie.
And today we're going to be asking everyone what their plans are for spring break. Hey, so we're here with Justine, and we wanted to know, Justine, do you have any fun plans for spring break?
I will be going to Aruba with my friends on my floor, so I'm very excited.
That is so fun. I've never been to Aruba, but I heard it's amazing. Are you so excited?
I'm so excited. I've never been either, and I've only been out of the country once before, so I'm very, very excited. Yeah.
Well, you're going to have a great time.
I can't wait.
Get tan, it'll be fun. We're here with Derek, and now Derek, we're wondering, what are your spring break plans?
So I'm supposed to be going to Orlando with a big group of friends. We'll see about Disney.
That's so fun.
Yeah, but I looked at those prices and...
Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's session of Mosley Minute. Catch us here next week.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram at Etalk Elon.
Hey everyone, welcome to Style Corner. I'm Sophie here with Gabby, and today we're going to be sharing some great spring break fashion ideas. All right.
So what do we have up first? Dresses. Okay, so this is my personal favorite because I love when it gets nice and warm out and you can really just throw something on like a perfect dress, like a t-shirt dress, which is super cute with like sneakers or tennis shoes, and it's great to walk around campus.
Yeah, I love the way they kind of made the stripes casual with the sneakers and then some more bohemian ones on the side.
Definitely. I know I'm not really brave enough to wear sneakers with t-shirt dresses, but I think these models give me great inspiration, and I love the different patterns that are going on. I think spring break is all about busting out the new floral patterns and animal print, which
always
is
work. I
super
love that.
huge, so it's definitely like testing the waters a little bit. So.
All right, and next we have some swim. So One Piece has been really in lately for swim, and I kind of love it. I think like you can make it elegant, you can make it classy, you can kind of do whatever you want. I love the cuts of the pink one over here, and then also this one, the design is really great. This one's actually from Revolve, and I love Revolve. I love Kendall Jenner and how she kind of styles for them, and I just love their styles. And the pink one just, I don't know, I love the light color for spring break, and I think
it's super pretty too. I think it like jazzes it up a little bit.
It does, yeah, and you can wear it. I mean, I love how she kind of paired it with a jean jacket, and yeah, I just love these colors.
Super cute. And then, ooh, skirts. These are also a good favorite of mine.
Love the skirts.
Definitely, I think a high-waisted skirt is super in right now, and when it's really flowy, it pairs perfectly with a crop top. Like you could see on the left, these are both from Shein. And this green one, which is more of a wrap-up, which you could kind of wear like with a bathing suit or to the beach. Exactly. You know, if you're just going to grab brunch or lunch from the beach or anything. And that also pairs perfectly with the crop top. And I think they're super flowy, so you're not like restrained to any super tight fabrics.
All right, and finally we have night out. So I love these dresses. I love the floral pattern here, also from Revolve. The one over here is from Urban Outfitters. This one's sparkly if you're kind of doing a night out on the town, and this one could be worn in the day, it could be worn over something on the beach, but you could also dress it up, and I love that.
Definitely.
And of course you want to have a couple of fun nights out during your spring break.
Of course,
yes.
perfectly with the leather jacket too. So next up, we discuss some of the most controversial YouTubers.
Hey Etalkers, I'm Quinn here with Ivy and Sharon, and we're going to be talking about some of the most controversial YouTube stars. So, what do we have today, guys?
Okay, so when I think of controversial YouTubers, Trisha Paytas is always one that comes to mind. I mean, like,
The things about that woman,
I don't even know.
wild.
Like, she has been on YouTube for so long. She's identified as a chicken nugget. She
Let me know.
Yeah, she's gone off at YouTubers like David Dobrik. Her with Jason Nash, like honestly, like
Look at her in that picture.
I know, right? She's always on the kitchen floor crying about
Always
something.
crying.
Like, there's no way. Like, I feel like every single time she drops a new video, it's like a big deal because you never know what to expect from her.
No, okay, I feel like with her, it's like she just blows everything out
I
of
know.
proportion. Like
She's
after
like a
her and
character.
Jason Nash broke up, she was like crying on the floor of her kitchen doing one of her mukbangs.
I
and
know.
She had like 10 cheesecakes
I know,
and like
yeah.
5 plates of pasta. I'm like,
She's like a movie
I'm like,
character.
I get it
There's
for the views, like that's just like a
Yes.
YouTube thing, but I don't know. I feel like it was a little intense.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. And she always she'll be like, oh my gosh, guys, like I'm going on a diet. And then the next day she'll be like, just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm in the
Very weird.
McDonald's drive-through line.
So another really controversial star is Jeffree Star.
Star.
Yes, I love Jeffree Star. So he's obviously like
His
a
makeup's
YouTuber,
bomb. Yeah.
an amazing makeup artist. But his newest palette, the Controversy palette, which was a huge thing.
Controversy and a controversy.
There was actually a really huge problem with that where his palettes had what people thought were hairs, but they actually ended up being fibers. So like when they got their brand new palettes, they opened them up and they were like hairs in there.
That's creepy.
I remember,
It's disgusting.
Like I saw the photos on Twitter and I was like so like struck because Jeffree Star is like such a perfectionist. So I was like, that why would there be such like
series? Oh
yeah,
my God,
right?
yes.
Like it
I
was so
like, what?
meticulously like
Chain Dawson?
made. Like I'm so surprised.
No, it was literally crazy.
It turned out that there were only like maybe like 50 palettes out of like the millions that were sold, and he was like really good about like addressing it and everything.
The refunds, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Kind of going off of that, Tana Mojo.
Oh my gosh.
Crying on the couch.
I think she might be the most controversial YouTuber out there.
What hasn't she done?
I know.
She's got TanaCon. Wild.
Wild.
TanaCon, I don't even have words for that. Like, oh my gosh. She has the whole Jake Paul situation.
Where she set up a fake date.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm like, what? Excuse me?
The whole
and then
wedding.
Logan, like 2 weeks ago, she's like posted a video. She's like, oh, me and Logan are going on a date. I'm like, honey, what are you doing?
She wants the
what I
clout.
love
She
about
wants
her
the
is,
clout.
Yeah, she wants the clout in it, and she does not care. She's like, I'm doing this for fun.
She's
like,
so
who
authentic
cares,
to
you
herself.
know?
Like she's like crazy and chaotic, but it's
Yeah.
like 100%
The
her
fame
energy.
has not. I mean, like honestly, I feel like she was like born to be in the like the like
exactly.
the fame.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
what I feel like she likes.
She
Gosh,
loves
there are
it.
so many controversial
Yes.
YouTubers out there, but I still watch them. Next up, we look at some of the best social media couples. Don't go anywhere.
Hey everyone, welcome to Social Corner. I'm Avery and today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the best social media couples. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to be focusing on Instagram couples because I don't really have any other social media that I go on. So we're going to focus on Instagram couples. Okay. So some of my favorite couples on Instagram, I mean obviously they're not just Instagram couples, you know, they're like famous. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. Chrissy Teigen's like very controversial for some reason. A lot of my friends hate her, but I love her. I think she's so funny. I think she's controversial probably because she always says like what she means, and I mean that kind of is not the best sometimes, but they're so cute together. They're so funny and they go on vacation together. It's awesome. So cute. Okay, next. Oh, Hannah and Dylan, obviously from The Bachelor. I'm obsessed with The Bachelor, so obviously like all the couples on here are pretty much from The Bachelor. So they were actually on Bachelor in Paradise together and found love there. And they're so cute. I think they're engaged right now, so they're planning their wedding. So a lot of their Instagram is about their wedding and coming up and planning it, which I keep up with like literally every day. I just watch her stories and she just vlogs her life and I love it. But they're so cute, like, oh, they're so cute. Who's next? Okay, Camille and Rob Gronkowski. So I'm from New Hampshire, so huge Pats fan. I love Gronk, like kind of jealous of Camille, but it's fine. But they're so cute too, and they're both so athletic and like, just they're so cute. Yeah. Who's next? Another Bachelor fave, Cassie and Colton. I feel like everybody loved them. I mean, I was so excited when Colton became the Bachelor, and then he found like the perfect person ever, and they're so cute. And Cassie's sister, Michelle, is also dating Greg Sulkin, who's on like Wizards of Waverly Place, and he's British, and he was on some other shows. And so they always post like their double dates, and so I keep up with them. So definitely give some of these couples a follow. They're so cute, you'll love it. Next up, we learned some great ways to save money on spring break.
Hi Etalkers, I'm Charlotte here with Cammie and Nicole. Today we're going to be sharing some tips on how to save money this spring break. Guys, I need these tips for myself.
Yeah. And I think seriously,
one
that goes really underrated is Airbnbs, because most people when they go on vacation think they need like a hotel or like an all-inclusive resort, but Airbnbs are the thing to do.
Yes, and so I'm actually staying in an Airbnb. I did not plan it, but my friend from home did, and they're going to Fort Lauderdale, which is like a huge place for spring break, and she was like, it literally costs $90 for each of them for a week.
It's perfect.
I was like, what?
So nice. And the website's like amazing because you can put in the location, how many people you want, and the exact dates, and a ton of options come up. It's a really good thing to do.
Yeah, and you can see like reviews, like what other people have liked about it, which I think is really nice because it makes the whole experience more personal.
Definitely.
Yes, and I think that like some people get like a little sketched out. I know like before I even stayed in an Airbnb, I was like really scared, and like, I am a little scared like for this break.
It is a little.
But like I stayed in one, it was so nice. Like I think you just have to really like read the reviews and like see how it is, and I think it will be good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
One thing that I didn't realize about Airbnbs is that you have to make a profile and they have to like accept your application.
Wait, right.
Actually?
And also,
that's kinda cool.
they're like in
It's
the
like
fine
two-way.
lines, there's also sometimes you have to be 21 and over to be able to get the Airbnb, but some are younger.
Right. Yeah, which is like I guess good for everyone. You know?
Yeah.
Definitely.
So if you do have an Airbnb or even like a hotel with a kitchen, I recommend like going to the grocery store and just kind of like the minute you get there, just like saying, okay, we're having this for dinner one night, maybe you'll go out to dinner another night, and just like making sure that you have like protein bars, and like it's spring break, you probably will be doing a lot. Like you're probably going to be eating on the go.
Yeah,
so like
exactly.
grabbing like an apple or protein bar, like I think is like very helpful for like that too, and just.
And that way, like, you don't have to go out to eat like every single time. Like, you guys can make breakfast like with everyone in the Airbnb.
Yeah,
like, eggs for everyone.
Yeah, and you can make it a fun thing, like switch off like who's making like a meal and do like cute little family dinners.
Be so fun.
Like I think that's really nice.
I think that is fun too, and you just all kind of sit around, you eat whatever.
Someone makes an appetizer, someone makes. I mean, I don't know how fancy you're getting, but
it's really
just a box of pasta, but.
Well,
okay, something that I recently just learned about that I wish that I knew before is cheapflights.com, and they compare all the flight information for you of like which one's cheapest for where you're going, and they also have like student discounts, which is so nice because, and I was reading about it and they were like, we know that like college students like might not have the best funds for going on spring break, like we got you, like I was like thank you for understanding, and I think that is a really good one. But also if you don't go anywhere, I think that it could be nice to just like go visit a friend at college or just doing something more like local. Like it doesn't have to be this big. Like,
definitely, that's what I'm doing for my spring break as well. Like I am going home, but I'm visiting one of my friends.
And I think like that's what I'm doing too. I'm going, and I wasn't going to even go anywhere because like just like planning a trip is hard.
It's hard. It's hard.
And then my like best friend was like, oh my gosh, come to Florida, and I was like, okay, so I'm going to Florida. And like it just like I think and I don't even have to pay for anything, which is so nice.
Yeah, that is.
And it's really nice to just like visit your friends in college because you get to see their whole world.
Exactly. It's like a different perspective
really
from Elon. It's nice. Yeah.
Next, Grace tells us all about the Milk Eyelash Serum.
Hey everyone, I'm Grace, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit about the Milk makeup line. And it's all about their kind of initiative, it's growth, it's about natural, and it's about healthy things for your skin and for your body ultimately. First I want to start off by saying that unfortunately, as much as I love those cheap CVS products that do kind of last a while and save you on the wallet, it's important to understand the dangers of not really knowing what's in your product. And Milk does a great job in their initiatives of really being upfront and honest with what's in their product and ensuring that it does work as well and not as much of a cover-up, but rather a long-term, really giving that glow in more long-term sense. In particular, it's important that on this site, this is their site right here, and right up front, right below the product, right here is the Milk Eyelash Serum, which is a growth serum. But right here, they right away give away it's vegan, talc-free, silicone-free, et cetera, et cetera. And I think this upfront and honesty is really more of what we need to see in the makeup industry, where it's not that small font in the back, but really something that you understand and you know what you're putting on your skin and ultimately getting kind of into your body. And something else that is very impressive about the Milk line in particular is this is their site. So a normal makeup site would be, their products here and kind of that's it, but they really like to talk about their people, their life, their skin, all of it. And here they have kind of the diverse options they offer, but it says something about their branding, how they're not only looking at presenting and being upfront and honest with their customers, but as well kind of creating a look and a branding with their product, which to me as a customer, I think, spending that extra $20 on something that's, not from a drugstore, this makes it worth it. Their vibes, the people who are really representing as a company. And I think there's also something to be said about, in particular, this product. So I wanted to address this one in particular today because in the college setting, everyone's looking for those long lashes. And this product has actually proven in their website to really show growth within up to 4 to 6 weeks, which is very impressive. And so that's something that I'm trying to following and starting myself. So next up, you will see what Sharonette's cooking in the Etalk kitchen.
Welcome back. I'm Sharon, and today we're in the Etalk kitchen where we're making a fun spring break treat, virgin pina coladas. You're only going to need 3 simple ingredients: 1 cup coconut milk, 1 cup of ice, and 1 cup of frozen pineapple. The process is pretty easy, so all you're going to need to do is put all your ingredients in the blender. And then you're just going to blend to whatever consistency you want. So in between, you're going to get a spoon and kind of mix it up to make sure that you get everything all mixed up when you start the blender again. Kind of push it towards the bottom. Done, you're gonna take it out of the blender and just put it in a cup and you're ready to go. And if you want, you can even put frozen pineapple on top to make it look cool. Okay, so your last step is you're going to give it a taste test. It's so good. Thanks for tuning in to Etalk this week, and we'll see you next week. Now back to the studio.
Hi, Etalkers. I'm Quinn here with Avery, Charlotte, and Ivy. And today we are going to try to learn some popular TikTok dances.
I'm so excited.
Who is ready to get moving?
I'm so bad.
Yeah, I'm not good at that, but
I don't know if you guys know it, but we're going to learn the Say So
by Doja
Why don't
Cat.
you say so?
By
Doja Cat.
I've heard of it, but I
Okay,
don't
it's
know.
pretty simple. I think we're going to all get it, okay? So we're going to start standing. Okay. All right, we're going to get up, get moving, Etalk exercise. All right, so the first part, it goes, why don't you say so? So you're going to be like, why don't you say so? And then you're going to do this, like, didn't even notice. Like, kind of
I should have worn more active gear.
Like, didn't even notice, you know, kind of flick them out. Didn't even notice. All right, sorry, let's do the first two. Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice. Oh, wait. It's didn't even notice. Yes. See, I may know the two. I think doing it wrong. Better than me. Okay, so didn't even notice.
Your head?
Yeah, notice.
Like you didn't know.
And then the next one is your punch. So your punch is there to roll with.
Do you do like a body roll?
Yeah. Okay. To roll with. Got to keep me focused. Why don't you say so?
So it's like a little loop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, ready?
Okay.
Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice your punches that you roll. You got to keep it focused. Why don't you say so?
What do you do? What do you do for the why don't you?
Oh, I point. I go.
Okay, I go. Why don't you say so?
That works.
Okay.
Perfect.
Wait, no, you just did that again.
Why don't you say so? And then I just like went back to this just naturally. You don't have to go back to the end. I think it'll end by then.
We're like
but basically we're Charli D'Amelio at this point. I think like honestly
Basically.
we're coming for her brand. Okay, I think we should practice it like 2 more times and then Cammie's gonna film it for us because
Okay.
I think it's kind of fire, okay? All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice your punches that you roll. You got to keep me focused. Why don't you say so? Wait, I think that was kind of good.
Pretty good.
I messed it up. I need to
Okay, we'll
That's
go
okay. Ready?
3, 2, 1. Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice your punches got to roll with. You got to keep me focused. Why don't you say so?
There we go.
Are you ready?
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Ready? Game time.
Ready?
5,
Tell
6,
us when to
7,
go.
8. Okay.
Ready? All right.
We need to turn the volume on me. Yeah.
Okay, ready?
2, 1.
Say so. Didn't even notice no punches that you roll with. You got to keep me focused. Wanna say so. Hey, that was like kind of good.
I'm so proud of
Okay,
myself.
guys, I honestly think we did a great job.
I'm really proud of myself.
I, Addison Ray, Charli D'Amelio, Hype House.
That was my
We are coming for
Moving in.
That's my first TikTok dance.
Yay!
Well, great job. Right out there.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Thanks for tuning in to tonight's episode. Make sure you like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks a lot. See you guys next week.